Hey Shooby-Doodlers, welcome to Draw Stuff Real Easy. And Dano McColgan got in touch and asked if I could draw a snake. Well, let's not talk about it. Let's do it. Draw Stuff Real Easy. Well, the trouble with drawing snakes is they're kind of long and thin, so we have to make this a little bit more interesting. So what I'm going to do is, if we draw the head with two curves like that, and then I'm just going to kind of cut off the end bit there. Then the mouth will sort of come there. And then we're going to want the body coming down like that. And then that's going to swing around there. And if you draw very, very lightly in pencil, then you'll be able to erase it all at the end. So you can kind of work it out here. And then we're going to want to kind of curl around there. And you want this thickness to be getting thinner and thinner and thinner. We can make that come a little bit over there. And then, so this wants to be getting smaller and smaller, and then you can kind of wiggle it out and maybe have a little flick at the end of the tail. But these curves, they want to be kind of maybe coming back on itself a little bit, so it's kind of not just a straight curve. So maybe we want this to be slightly curved like that to make it a bit more interesting. Now let's add some ink, and I'm going to start from about here, and I'm going to come around the top and come sort of straight down, and then there's a little blip there. And what we've got going on here is the tongue, which kind of flicks out. And in my researches for this, I've been amazed about the snake's tongue. It sort of doesn't come from the back of the throat, it comes kind of the floor of the mouth. It's really weird. And then we want this to kind of come in there like that. Draw a circle for an eye, and then a kind of a bracket over the top, and that will help to make it look a bit more scary. And then this is like a saxophone shape, I think, the eyeball. To make it still look a bit shiny. Now here we want to draw, this is the kind of the ribbed body. So this is seeing its kind of body and throat, this tumminess, which will then kind of disappear there. And then we can bring this down, but we want to bring it down kind of to the middle of the back of the thing. It all gets a bit complicated here. So let's bring that round there, then this can come around there. Let's do this top bit first. So this will then come around to the middle of the back of the snake. That will then come around. This will come around there. Let's do this one, because this will do the same thing. It will sort of come to the middle of the back, and that will swing around it and come to the middle of the back. It will swing around, and then I think we can just let that trail off into the distance there. Now when you are sure that the ink is absolutely dry, then you can erase all those pencil lines, as long as you didn't press too hard. And what makes a snake so hard to draw is all that sort of snakeskin pattern. So I'm not going to draw that. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some shade in here, which will kind of, if not put it on the table, it will put it on the ground. And I'm going to let that just fade off there. And we'll have some shadow here. And we're going to have some shadow here as well. What I'm going to do is kind of put little kind of bumpy bits and kind of a little wiggly line coming down there. And then all I'm really going to do is put spots on it. And if you, along the top, you can put kind of half spots, kind of like that. And then you can put some kind of half spots along the bottom as well. And then fill in with some sort of circle spots in between, and that will kind of do the job. And what you could do is just a little bit of shading in there, which will bring the head forward, and do the same thing there as well. And that, apart from maybe a little bit of grass and a few pebbles and things like that, is all I'm going to do. There you go, how to draw a snake real easy.